conceited, but I know.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Fields on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal. Out of the gun, Fields. Touchdown, Eagles. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Our game here, the Vikings and Eagles, the second of 2 on this Monday night. The Titans and Bills kicked off a little over an hour ago up in Buffalo. And this, our only Monday night doubleheader of the season, but rumor is might have a few more for 2023. Second and 5 now. Allen. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now Allen. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. So they fake the handoff. look to throw for it on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, Fields. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Allen to throw it. He finds Wilson. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Garrett Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10, down at the 33. Again, Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Eagles 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore, 61 yards. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Tucker. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Now Fields. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Flushed out right. The 20, 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
2nd and goal from the 1. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. On play action, Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Fields. Gets this one to Hill.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Eagles extend their lead yet again.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want each and every week, and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure. They got him again. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.